this looks good. Okay. Whew. I am fucking exhausted, dude. Sheesh.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we hit week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Green Bay Packers.
I hate receiving.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Running time.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. This defense for the Packers, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6.
Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, go.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early.
Does he not have a read key? Am I just free to go?
Pierce will try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. So opening drive, 3.
It's okay.
Unable to pick up the first.
I trust my defense.
But guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Can Cole Pup beat zone coverage? Let's start with cover 3.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon.
What is considered elite, by the way, as far as elite edge rushers?
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on the first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Good shit, Kool-Aid. Way to be there.
Yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss pass, and it brings up a third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Dobbs.
That's roughing, isn't it?
Short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Well, they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Good shit, Jalen.
Defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
I certainly do, because there is a phrase in
Fucking laying that shit.
completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the
That's not a catch, by the way.
meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson.
Good shit, Zach.
Left sideline,
Fuck.
incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incomplete pass here now.
Nico could just be a touchdown, right? I'm pretty sure.
Here's Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Point after, right down the middle.
That's my mutt strategy.
7-0.
It's a mutt bowl championship.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
2nd and 4. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam.
Who the fuck is Albert Okwuegbunam?
This afternoon, and it's a 1st down. The Packers at 3 and 6.
Bro's trying to flex by saying his name.
Last time out, so they'll be
Dude.
looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about
Buddy.
partner comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
2nd and 13. He completes this to Russell
Bro.
Gage.
Sting, that's such a bail, dude.
Able to knock him down. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st. set up to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
On play action, they'll throw. The check down here to Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Saw the rush was coming, hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you.
If Cole Pup is smart, he streaks 17.
Looking deep downfield. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season, and in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week, guys, handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 41, Wilson. It's caught by...
Why did he stop? Dude, run your fucking route, buddy.
Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the...
Why does Zach Wilson have a green dot? I thought it was only defensive players. Or am I a bot?
And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one. And kudos
buddy.
To you. You didn't jinx him.
This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call. And
Tampa, too.
Because this is a team that's
love it.
Big early in the first quarter.
I love it.
And a lot of teams that just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. There's plan, get the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Blake Gillikin. Fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. $10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better than the first.
It's only a matter of time before he breaks one big, right?
They did try to stick to the running game in the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh, Brandon!
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing.
That would have been hella penalty, dude.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to
throw it to fucking
to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
throw it to what's his face. Kool-Aid.
From the 20.
Mr. McKinstry.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. Now he's hit on the return.
Bro!
And the Packer does the big boy have the
There's no fucking shot, dude. There's no chance. No. No.
We get the interception. Really, he's just too loose with the football on. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. After the interception, here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
First carry for a Kenosha native and former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Pat, go. Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, go.
Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
Here we go on 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop it a few
Fook.
yards short of the line to gain.
Block for me.
And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so try to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throw. It's close.
No!
25. Touchdown, Packers. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is about 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks. But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here.
Bro has Pierce dialed.
Sometimes you're going to cover when the play comes to you. Sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Throwing is Wilson. This is caught by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
On 1st down, Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what
No.
running back. Let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He'll buy some time right. He'll let this go for the end zone.
I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming!
Collins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And Chris Barnes there on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, to me, there is no question about the intent there. I think you're really fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out the ground there.
Go. Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, oh.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Let's see if it was because it was press. We're going to do a little experiment here, Cole Pup.
Now it's Wilson.
Oh. Nico Collins, have a day.
At the Packers' 20-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain gain of 23.
The game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Yeah.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted.
That was me being dumb.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk up to the locker room just a little more animated.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Oh my fucking god. I was going to say, dude, Trotter had that in his fucking palms.
I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw.
Holy shit! Stingley is fucking brain dead!
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
Desmond!
It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
But this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. He'll get that complete.
That better not be fucking roughing.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Oh.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and they're back with a touchdown. It's 17-10. So Charles, he gets them their first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
All right, say it with me now. There are a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty?
Yep.
Wiley? Oh, definitely.
All the veteran names.
You name it. Has every move in the book and continued to get better throughout his career.
No! Make a fucking play, Mike.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here.
On his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
I mean, his guys have been clamped. My corners have been playing well, except for fucking Stingley. Stingley's getting cut.
Throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's 2nd and 8. A quick throw knocked.
Good shit, Justin.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here.
Yeah, I'm running zone. I don't want Littleton and man against a receiver.
Back to throw. Dobbs over the middle. And he'll have
Good tackle, Kool-Aid. Fuck.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Dillon. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off.
Good shit, PQ.
Here as he's taken down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Under pressure, they got him again. Matt Ioannidis able to record his 5th sack of the season. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot.
Zach is getting fucked, dude.
Not his best throw there, but what we see right now in the third quarter, he's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the
Oops.
Wilson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Pierce. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your
Career worst game.
right as well, because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Play action. It's Wilson. And time finally runs out. He can't get away. He's taken down.
Yeah, I thought he was faster than that. Turns out not.
It's a loss of 3.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
That could be his first miss. No, right down the middle.
As he puts it through, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw.
I am big clown. Holy shit, that's a pick, Cold Dog.
Catch it, now 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion. Up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Kool-Aid! Kool-Aid! House it! Glug, 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 glug. Glug.
Some visibly frustrated players and coaches
Glug.
on the sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. Those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Glug, glug, glug.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die. If they're going to try to pull off an aggressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go option to the short side.
Good shit, Greenard.
Football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
10 cycles.
2nd and 9 now. And it's complete.
Another attempt, another incomplete. Look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game. It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys
Oh, Kueg Bum Nom.
they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
Fuck! Why did I hit stick?
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
If this is play action, I'm biting. I don't care.
Dillon up the middle. And a 5-yard
Way to be there, Flo. I covered the wrong hole.
Once the ball was snapped, that was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
That's why we signed Matthew Ionitis, dude.
At the line of scrimmage.
Matthew Ionite him.
So they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
What am I fucking doing, dude?
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They lead big, and a major part of that.
Take your points, Cole Pup. Please. Cole Pup. I am begging you.
And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Call Dog, why aren't you taking your points? Because what's his face is wide fucking open. Good shit, Patrick. Way to be there.
Unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this Texans defense stands tall.
There we go. No, I'm not in Call Dogs here.
That possession would end failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
67 yards on the ground for him so far. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Fulton, get there. Good shit, buddy.
Before the midfield stripe at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage. Work
Grind on that clock. Yep. Grind on that cock. Slurp. Slurp. Slurp.
Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
First down run. 3, 2nd and 7 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training.
Finally, there's a fucking read key. Cope up. Give me a read key more often.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game.
Cope up.
Tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys.
Want to see a wildcat, Cope up? Watch this. It's not going to work. Buddy, I told you.
And he stopped immediately there.
It never does.
Gain on the play, and it's second down.
I don't know why you expected it to work, Kolpa.
Always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
If Collins beats press, I'm gonna fucking nut. So hard.
Action with Wilson.
He didn't.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 26. 11 yards for nothing.
Does Alex, can you answer my question here? I know you're mutt, so you know about these abilities. Do armbar and wrecking ball stack?
So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Down right around the 25. Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, they'll run it here.
Good shit, Dominic.
Ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun.
Melvin!
Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3.
I mean, it's a 3-possession game regardless. I'm going for it.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
That's a funny clip, Alex.
They'll try and run for it. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Wilson, he's going to look to run with it.
Give me a read key. Colp up. Give me a read key.
Zach Wilson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Smoking on that map pack with Riz. The Riz-tacular Spider-Man.
Ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Holy rock. Jesus Christ. Kool-Aid, please show kindness. They've already lost. We aren't trying to bounty gate them. Oh my God, bruh.
This offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And a loose football. Then they possession 2 yards away from midfield.
Bro,
48-yard line.
This is too much, dude. Why wasn't there one more second? I want to fucking kneel, dude.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Give left side for Pierce. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Oh, Wilson going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Sporty time? Someone said sporty?
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just...
Sporty time. Someone said sporty?
It all came together in the second half.
Mutt Bowl championship?
That's a great way to close them out.
So for Houston, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff races. They're back to 500 at 5-5.
Someone said 500 Texans?
Their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Packers, They're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3 and 7 now.
Jesus fucking Christ. Kool-Aid? Someone said Defensive Rookie of the Year? That's tough. I don't care. Okay, goodbye.